Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking about Cinderella 2 Dreams Come True. Now the first thing that happens is Gus Gus and Jack Jack are on their way to see the fairy godmother because they are going to tell the story, because fairy godmother is going to tell them the Cinderella story and how Cinderella met the prince. But we all know that story. So Jack Jack and Gus Gus get there and they miss the story, so they decide to create their own story for Cinderella to read. So the first story is when Cinderella and the prince get back, and Cinderella doesn't know how to do the princess duties, or to do what queens do in the castle. So Prudence, the woman who's supposed to be teaching her how 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 to be a princess, says to the other ladies when Cinderella falls down and and and, and then she runs away crying, and Cinderella overhears them saying, "This is a disaster." And then Cinderella picks herself back up and says, "Gus, I am going to plan this party for the king my way." So she ends up inviting all her friends from the village, along with the duke, along with all the other people she's supposed to be inviting. And then at the end, the king, the king ends up liking all the changes Cinderella has made at the castle. Then the second story is about Gus. No. It's about not Gus Gus. I'm sorry. It's about is uh 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 it's about Jack Jack and 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 how he is feeling so sad because he can't help Cinderella anymore. So Cinderella invites him on a ride. For a ride, and she does look for him, but he ends up getting into the hay, and then and 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 then when he gets on Cinderella's horse, the horse the horse the horse the ho- the horse just ends up blue the horse just ends up kicking him off and getting stumped on by the horse. So he makes a wish to become human. Then he becomes human. Then everything doesn't go as he plans. And then when the king is in trouble, and when he's stuck on the Ferris wheel, and when an elephant is charging at the Ferris wheel, and the fairy godmother comes in, the fairy godmother comes in, the one who changed him human, the fairy godmother comes in, and she actually tells Jack that he can help, and and um and and Jack said I can, and then the fairy godmother says yes. Now what are elephants most afraid of? And then Jack tries to think, and then the fairy godmother says, Jack, are you a man or are you a mouse? And then he holds up the coat that Mary gave to him that Mary gave to him that Mary gave to him that morning. He tried to say here he was when all the when when Ma- when actually Mary was looking for him, but because he was human, the mouse got afraid of him and they ran away. So he says the mouse, he gets turned back into a mouse. And Cinderella says, Jack, you are always right there when I need you. And then Jack says, I am. And then he says, yes, you are. And then Mary and him kiss. And Mary says, I am so glad you're back. And then Jack kisses her. And he says, me too. And then the last story is Anastasia falling in love with the baker, even though her mother forbids it. Cinderella helps her get a new dress, a new outfit, and everything. And and and, and, and the baker ends up asking Anastasia to the ball after asking Anastasia to the ball, and Anastasia ends up saying yes and telling her mother, we are going to the mall together no matter what you say. And so at the ball she ends up hugging Cinderella and telling her thank you. And then Cinderella says, you see, dreams do come true, which is the title of the movie, Cinderella 2 Dreams Come True. And then that is the end of the book. And they go and show it to Cinderella, and Cinderella's happy, and that is the end of the movie. Bye, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.